Right, good evening everyone and welcome to FTRL. You join us for a special event as we've reached the halfway point of the season. Joining me in the booth tonight for I think the first time we've done one is Dusty Fossil, aka Junkie Sport, aka Carl. Good evening, my friend.
Good evening, how are you, sir?
Good
evening, everybody else.
Very well, very well.
Good. It is our first time.
Yep.
I feel like a virgin again. It's a long time back.
Right.
Special.
Yeah, good. Looking forward to, well, it's the season of fireworks and I'm hoping to see some on track.
Yes. Yeah, and outside the window, hopefully, to keep it nice and quiet.
Yeah, I'm hoping the neighbours have finished with theirs. It's been quiet for the last 5 minutes, to touch wood. You won't hear any explosions outside the window.
You've moved from that area now, haven't you?
Yeah.
I'm just having a look at Team Tactics' car at the moment, and I do believe it was Mr. Chubbs, possibly, that did that design. I think it was Chubbs or Marley. So one of those did the design. I've cleaned my glasses 4 times and I still can't read what's on the side of it. Are we just waiting on?
Yeah, I think we're just waiting for Quaddy to go live. So, yeah, special week. So we've got a combination of GT1 and GT2 drivers, although this one is majority GT2, which bodes well for us tomorrow night.
We're screwed. We're basically.
So, similar vein to what happened in the specials last season, the GT1 drivers are mandatory medium tyres only, and the GT2 boys get to use the softs. So, bit of a tyre difference. So the GT2 boys should, on paper, be quicker over a lap, but they will not be able to go as far in the race as the GT1 boys might.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to treat it like a sprint. How many laps have we got tonight?
It's a 31 lapper tonight, I think.
I don't know what they can get out of the softs, but if they're doing maybe an 11 and 2 10s, possible. If not, it's going to be a few 9s.
Yeah. So we'll just quickly run through the field while we're waiting for the first set of laps to come in. So Ikiri Ikos have gone with Ross as their GT1 driver and Zach is partnering him as a GT2 driver, so they've gone for a straight 50-50 split. The Jaeger Dive Bombs have gone all GT2 lineup, so that would be Homer and Royston. Rothmans have split their drivers with Lee from GT1 and Joker from GT2. Sneak Energy are using a GT2 lineup with Lennon and Zom. Tango Ice Fast also going all GT2, so we've got Mikey and we have Arsenal, who's replacing Jadon, who's unavailable this evening. So substitute in for them. So interesting one to watch there. See how Arsenal does up from GT3. Team Tactics have gone for a GT1, GT2 lineup with SBY and Jonesy. And our boys, Team Valvoline, we've split our strategy. We've gone Pagani from GT1 and Feeder from GT2.
I think it's going to be quite interesting. I am interested to see how Arsenal does, because he's quite quick. But it's what he's going to be like with, obviously, racing with a few of the GT1 boys in here as well.
Yep.
He's waited until everybody's left the bins and given himself quite a big run up, so I think he's using his sensible head, just found his own space, drive around, doesn't need to be tackling anybody.
No. Now, shall we touch on Mikey quickly, because he's sort of turned out to be some sort of a qualifying demon this season. I don't know what's happened there, but he's been looking quite quick in practice.
Yeah, I've been hearing
yeah,
rumours that Mikey's a pole man. So Which, yeah, I mean, he can get the laps together. I don't know what it is with Mikey. I've had some really good races with him, and then all of a sudden he's nowhere, and I don't know why. What happens? So I don't know if he puts it on auto and then goes and makes a cup of tea or something like that, and the car ends up off the track. Thinks he's driving a Winnebago, but he's. I don't know. He's quick, but he's stuffed himself up here because
he's that quick. He's got bottled himself up behind Lee.
Yeah, he needs to get past him and get another lap in. Qualifying tonight is
15 minutes, I think.
Yeah, 15 minutes. So he either needs to back out or get past. And I don't think Lee's going to let him get past. I mean, he's 1.5 seconds quicker than Lee, but his next lap is screwed. So
yeah.
That's, you can see how much that's ruined his qualifying lap because he's now 0.6 down. Whereas I should think he's considerably quicker than the one he's done so far, 156.
Yeah, so as it is, after the first lot of laps, Lennon's currently got the provisional pole with 56.1. And, well, Arsenal, for his first opening salvo, goes P3.
Yeah, and if you look at the map in the top right-hand corner, you'll notice that Arsenal is on his own. Not in that big clump of cars, he's sitting on his own. He's got 15 minutes to drive around with no problem at all and do his own thing. And that's a GT3 driver that's worked out how to do it.
Yeah, but that doesn't say a lot. Doesn't say a lot for the rest of us who have driven Christ knows how many races between us all. And we still decide we want to be on the same piece of tarmac in qualifying.
I must admit, I do like to leave the pits last, but then sometimes when I'm racing like with something like Pagani, I sit there going, come on Pagani, leave, and he's waiting for me to leave, and I'm waiting for it. We'd never get a lap in. So in the end, you have to give up and just go for it.
Yep, so as things are, SBY is our highest placed medium tyre runner, of which there are only 4 of them.
They've got a bit of a task tonight, haven't they? Because they've got to look after their fuel to get the most out of that and the tyre. But not be too sluggish, so they're going to be missing out. So SBY's in the pits for a new set by the looks of it.
Yep, Mikey's boxed as well. So, going to make himself some space by pitting.
I'll apologise now if I cough during the night. I've got a horrible throat at the moment.
I'm just admiring your handiwork on the BMW for this evening. Very nice job.
Thank you very much, sir. Well, FIBA was asking for something special for the end of the season. I thought, if we don't get there, we might as well have something for tonight. So I must admit, I prefer the Aston Martin. That design, I think it looks better on the Aston Martin than it does the BMW.
Well, we shall see tomorrow night.
Picky.
Yeah, so special week, special liveries. So a lot of the teams have gone for one-offs or variations of their regular livery.
I've got to say, Zom's pulled another good one out the bag.
I was just looking at Lennon's car, and he's pulled another good one out the bag. So well done, Lord Zomlar.
I wasn't as keen on the red one that he did, but I do like this one. And I think that yellow on the back really suits the BMW. I don't know if that's a standard BMW colour. I'm sure I've seen them. Oh, no, we've got someone off. Who's off? Royston is at the bottom after the hairpin. And he's got a penalty as well, so he's alright, he's still got half
we've seen in seasons past that hairpin can provide its fair share of drama, and with 31 laps and varying tyre strategies, I dare say it's going to prove the same tonight.
Yeah, it's one of those corners where if you get it right, it's absolutely fantastic because it spits you out and you're up the road. You get it wrong, it spits you out, but you're in the wall, or across the gravel, or into someone else.
Yeah, I think the main one is when the tyre wear kicks in and you just understeer wide and you'll clip the gravel on the outside and end up pitching straight across the track into the wall on the other side.
Yeah, we go back to that corner at the end of the night and just look for the skid marks.
Yeah.
Just going just a nice arc going across the track from left to right.
Yeah.
Must admit, I thought the likes of Joker and Zom would be a bit further up. They seem to be a little bit off the pace at the moment, but depends on how much practice they've managed to get in.
Well, while we've been talking rubbish and not really paying attention to what's happening, Lennon's improved his lap time and he's now into the 55s. They've done a 55.8 as a provisional pole time. Bieber's improved up to P2. Switchback and Homer have improved up to P3 and P4 respectively. I've just noticed a decal on the back of Homer's car. This vehicle is powered by dinosaurs.
It can't be, that's my one.
Or powered by, I think it's powered by recycled dinosaurs.
Recycled dinosaurs.
Oh, I do.
Dust, isn't it?
Yeah, I do like that. Fossil fuels. Well, Pagani's now replaced SBY as the fastest medium tyre runner for now. Not by much, but he's into P6. Now, just waiting for a representative time from Mikey. I don't think he's hooked one up yet.
He seems to be, for all the shouting that was going on in the chat, he seems to not be there at the moment. But he's come out back in all the traffic again. You look at the map. There's such a large area that no one is actually in. Still at the back is Arsenal. He's sitting there in all that space. He's probably more chilled out than anybody.
So, who have we got watching in the chat? Well, Lennon's driving and texting again.
I think he has someone doing the texting for him. I think he's got a text monkey. I think that's what it is. Lennon, how do you do it?
So, also in the chat we've got Unsafe, we've got Bread, we've got Derek, we've got Owen. Evening, gentlemen.
Don't forget, everybody, give it a like for us, please. That'd be great. Evening, Mr. Taylor. Yeah, it's very well. I've got to be honest,
true,
when I actually, and I know Lennon's listening to this because he wouldn't be texting us at the same time. When I met Lennon, I didn't think he could text without driving, let alone with driving as well. So, I shouldn't say that, should I, really? He's a lovely lad. He carried my chair for me around Brands Hatch. Lovely bloke.
Yeah, you were very much a father and son duo that weekend.
We were, yes. He was, he was my chair waller. So just put it over there and then go get me a burger. We've got 3.5 minutes left. Lennon's back in the pits again for another set of tyres.
Well, Mikey's wound up for a hot lap. He's backed off and given himself some space in that final sector, so we'll go on board and see whether or not he can actually put one together.
See who he has got in front of him. he's got a switchback in front of him, so he shouldn't just catch up to the back of him.
Using all the track on the exit onto the back straight.
Lennon's on the go slow.
Yeah, well, it is an improvement for Mike through sector 1. It's not a session best. It's personal.
I mean, he's in 8th place and he's just under a second off. We've got some predictions in. We've got a prediction in. Unsafe, good evening sir, how are you? Pagani fever than Lennon. It's too stressful, Aaron, that's what it is. We'll try and stay off of him if he gets into the lead.
Yeah, I never really like drawing too much attention to it. No, I don't think Mike's going to improve his time this lap.
He's not. He's got enough time to finish off, isn't he? So should be able to get one more in. So he needs to really. Well, it's a case of he's got to go for it.
Yeah, I'm just worried, has he got the tyre life to extract the time?
We have a Joker who's moved up. Joker's got up to 5th. His last lap, 56.4. So that's better. Pull your finger out, mate. I can say that to him, he's not on my team, I don't care. I'm very well, Unsafe. Nice to see you in here again, sir. I still haven't apologised for the time that we broke you when we were doing rallycross when you did our commentary, so I do apologise. I have never heard a German say, I can't carry on anymore, I need to go and get a drink halfway through the, the commentary.
Right, it's the final lap that everyone's going to get now, and Feber is purple through the second sector. He's 3/10 up. So can he keep it together towards the end of the lap?
Just keeping an eye on Lennon as well. So
he's got Pagani in front of him, so if he gets close, Pagani will jump out of the way. Fever's now nearly 5/10 up, coming into the final couple of corners. If he keeps it together, looks like Fever's going to go pole, barring a disaster in the final corner.
Lennon's down by a quarter of a second. Fever's up by half, and I'm keeping an eye on Mikey.
55.2 for Fever. That puts him just over half a second clear of Lennon, who into the final corner.
There's your marker, boys.
Yep, and well, Lennon's not going to improve.
And Mikey hasn't improved either. So Mikey is, sorry lads, Mikey's 11th. So I'm first or 11th for Mikey. Sorry.
So Mikey's gone to his natural habitat in qualifying. Yeah.
It's like his blanket, isn't it?
It is. P11 is Mikey's comfort blanket. Yeah. Right. So a stellar lap from Fever. So front row of Fever and Lennon. That could be quite tasty going into the first corner. Switchback and Jonesy take up row 2. Joker and Homer on row 3. Then we've got Arsenal and SBY rounding out the top 8. And then Pagani and Ross sharing row 5. Again, that could be a good race-long battle. Those two on the medium tyre. Mikey and Royston in 11th and 12th, with Lee and Zom on the last row.
So SBY has taken the highest medium, hasn't he?
Yeah, if the GT1/medium runners,
Yeah.
SBY was the quickest, but yeah, got 3 of the 4 GT1 drivers line astern going into this.
This is going to be quite an entertaining first couple of turns, I think, if they can get through that nice and clean.
Well,
don't take this the wrong way, I'm going to go to the back, okay? The rear.
Right, the grid's formed. Engine notes are about to rise.
Evening, Witchell. Better late. Sorry.
5 lights are on. And special race 1 of GT22 is underway. Feber gets a clean start. Switchback's got a good start behind him. He's looking for the inside line past Lennon. And he's got it nice and clean. Or any dramas further back.
Looking good so far.
It's a bit of a cluster, but it looks like everyone's through clean.
Bit of rubbing, that's about it really so far. It's a long race, so...
Right, back at the front, Feber's held on to the lead. And they're going 3 or 4 wide in the background there. Got Joker, Pagani and Jonesy. And Pagani with a good run out of the hairpin there. Has got up to P5. So good start from Pagani.
Jonesy and Joker seem to find themselves together every single race. They even pick the same night. I can't believe it.
And Fever's gone ultra defensive down towards the hairpin, trying to break the toe and keep Switchback at bay.
SBY's got a little train of his own going on with Mikey.
Oh, Switchback's got the gravel. Well, it didn't take long. There's our first drama at the hairpin.
That's where he crashed in quali as well, so...
For all that, Feber's now got himself a 2-second buffer at the front. Pagani's up to 3rd. So a brilliant first lap for Pagani.
Yeah.
Considering he started, what was it, P9?
Yeah, I mean he hasn't messed about. 6 places in the first lap.
I mean, Rossi's up to P6 from 10th. Oh, there's someone round out of turn 1. Who's that? That's Mikey. No surprises there. Well done, Mike. Keep going, son.
Yep. Drifting it back onto the track again. So that gives something for Switchback to chase down. It's nice if you have had a bit of a problem that you can see a car in front to chase. It does make life a little bit easier and worthwhile.
We've got our first penalty and it's gone to Homer.
Congratulations, Homer. So old Joker's got it up to 4th place and he's just tailing Pagani. He looks like he wants to get past. So that's going to put Homer... Where is the penalty line?
He's just coming up to it.
Here, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Good lad, he's moved out of the way. So that's going to put... Oh, he's having to go defensive. He's managed to keep his place, but he's obviously dropped.
Oh, Jonesy's got the gravel, but he's just about kept it pointing the right way.
Zom's moved up to 9th. I mean, there's obviously been a couple of people who've come off, and he's all over the back of Lee Cole. He's in a little scrap there with Arsenal as well, so... I put Lee Cole in the same bracket as you, Si. Bloody hard to get past.
Yeah, it's been said.
the both of you just know exactly where to put the car and infuriate the person behind. So what I've worked out is that if it's Nico, I just hit him. He thinks it's accidental. It's not. I just got fed up with it. So. He just lost a little bit of time. Not a lot to worry about.
Arsenal's got a good run at Lee down here on the back straight. He's up having a look at the inside, but backs out.
Just having a quick look at tyres early with the soft runners. So Fieber's looking after his better than Lennon's looking after his. It's only fractional, but obviously over time that's going to sharpen a lot more.
Yeah, Pagani's still keeping Joker at bay, although Joker is, I think, pushing, looking for a way through.
Yeah, definitely trying to get past. He wants to use those soft tyres.
Yeah,
Pagani's holding him up. Ex-teammates.
Well, yeah, Pagani's taking one out of my book and just putting that car in the right place, parking it on the apex.
Yeah.
But he's doing it in a way that he's not really losing that much time to Lennon, it seems. That gap's sort of stayed about the same, like that 2.5 second range for the lap or two.
Now I know the mind of Joker here. I know him very well, so I know he'll be sitting there going, "Just get out the way." That's what he'll be saying, and he won't deny it. But he's got Homer on him now.
And Ross has got Jonesy looking at the inside for turn 1. Zom and Lee Cole going side by side for P9. Arsenal lurking in the background.
SB Wise managed to get away from Zom and Lee and managed to catch up to the back of Ross. He was about 1.6 down earlier. Pagani's getting some love from the guys in the chat for his defending. Pagani's got a penalty. So that's going to be Joker.
Oh, Jonesy! I just picked it up in the background. I thought that BMW was coming round there at a funny angle.
Did he hit the curb? Do you think?
I think
sausage curb.
I don't know if it was a sausage curb or if he was already sideways from the grass before it. Yeah, that's dropped him down to P12. So Arsenal's now up into the top 10.
He was on the gravel on the outside. So before he turned in, he was on the gravel. I've done a replay and had a quick look.
Very good. So, well, even though Pagani had that penalty to serve on this lap, he's maintained P3. So, good news for Team Valvoline.
Switchback's running in the 58s at the moment on the soft tyres, so he's not quite up to.
Yeah, he's
off the track as well.
I think that's probably why he's doing 58s. He keeps tending to the lawns.
Yeah. It's like Bob a Job week, he's going out and mowing. He's too old to be a Boy Scout now, isn't he? Mind you, he's still getting over his operation, isn't he? I do believe.
Yes, I do believe that to be the case. That's all just seem to have calmed down a little bit for the time being. There's a couple of groups close together on track.
Ross's tyre wear is pretty good for the mediums.
Yeah, that is one of Ross's strengths, isn't it? It's his tyre management.
And Lee Cole as well, actually.
Yeah, the soft tyre runners are going to be starting to feel a bit of pain now. They all look to be about halfway worn. So we might start to see some of these medium tyre guys making gains.
Yeah, Feber's tyres are better than Lennon's.
Yep, Lee's just gained position against Zom.
And Arsenal's up against the back of Zom as well, and they're defending like anything. Oh, Barrichello movement.
Yep, almost had one another in the pit wall there.
Yeah. Trouble is that defending that hard, you could end up being the one that spins.
Yeah, SB was closing the gap to Homer.
Right, something's happened to Mikey because his fourth lap was 2:08. Excuse me, sorry. Which was the same. It was marginally quicker than his first lap, which was a standing still start. So. Needs to try and get into a rhythm, and he's got a penalty as well. Fever's keeping that gap quite nice, isn't he? Lennon's keeping that gap quite nice. So Joker's now got Pagani in front that he wants to get past, but he's also got Homer sniffing around the back of him as well.
Yeah, and as I said, you've got SBY starting to reel these guys in.
Remember, Si, we've got to be nice tonight because tomorrow night is our turn and we don't know who's doing comms. All right. Just in case.
Well, I imagine one of them will probably be Lee, so be nice to Lee.
Oh, yeah. No, I like the way that the Lee defends. I think he does a cracking job. Backtrack.
Yeah, and as to who's going to partner him, it could be anyone.
I think we should pick who it is and they need to just come and do it.
Well, I know Pagani's done a couple. SBY is normally about.
Yeah. Zach as well, even if he does a Friday night, doesn't he?
Zach, yep, if he's feeding up to it, he'll do a Friday night. Right. How long will it be before the soft tyre runners cry that's enough? I think I heard was Fever talking about lap 8 or lap 9.
I don't know, because he looks like he's really looking after his tyres.
Well,
fuel-wise he's okay.
Yeah, so Fever and Lennon aren't too bad. Fever's slightly better than Lennon's tyre wear. If you look behind Pagani at Joker and Homer,
considerably more.
It's a bit more, yeah. And SBY's now all over the back of Homer. They come into the final turn at the end of lap 7.
That front left tyre has taken a pounding.
Fever and Joker are both in at the end of lap 7.
Which has made it easy picking for SBY. Oh no, Homer's still out.
Yep, he's still got Homer, and now Ross has joined SBY. So we've got two medium tyre runners starting to trip over each other as they look for a way past the soft tyre runners with no grip.
Yeah, Ross has got the better tyres and more fuel.
Yeah, I mean, on the fuel front, Homer's doing superbly well.
Yeah, he's just sitting there. Perhaps he's found his pace, that's what he wants to do. Perhaps he's going to try and get to a 9 laps.
I mean, look,
fuel-wise it's okay, it's just the tyre, isn't it? What's going to hold up on it.
Looking at it, Pagani's going to run out of fuel before he runs out of tyre.
Yes. Noticed Homer was exactly 2 seconds slower than his fastest lap on the last one. So, I don't know where he lost.
Yeah, he
lost that.
Interesting that he set his fastest lap on lap 6 when he's got hardly any tyre left.
Yeah, and now the tyre's going. He's got a few pixels left before that's kaput. Mind you, Lennon is now in the lead, so Feber's in, and Lennon's going into the pits. So
yep,
and his tyre is not looking good.
Pagani's in 2 off the medium.
So Ross Homer goes back round again. Homer's going for 9 laps. And he's on a red, full red.
Yep, he's got no front left tyre left. That is down to the canvas.
That can go bang as well, can't it, in this game, if I remember rightly?
I haven't experienced it myself. I know the tyres can pop on Assetto Corsa, but I haven't experienced it on GT yet. But yeah, Homer really struggling to get that thing to turn right. Must be why it sneaks up the inside.
Yeah, try and get an idea of... Yes, he's in the first sector, he's already 1 second down from his lap time. So that might not have been the best call. Might be wrong.
Yeah, well, if you thought Homer was in dire straits with his tyre, where his teammate Royston's worse, he's got no front left or front right.
Yeah, and he's off the track.
And he's now got Feber coming up behind him on a fresh set.
Ice.
Feber needs to pick his spot here. There you go.
Just when Royston drives off the track.
Yeah.
That's the best time to do it.
Just waiting for Royston's front end to walk the car wide.
I'm going to watch Royston because I want to see him get round this hairpin.
No, you got it round.
He's done it, yeah, it's good. Now the right-hander. He's getting it round, that's the thing. And so they've obviously gone for definitely 9 laps that they want to do. Homer's going round again. And now he's got no front tyres at all.
Yep, and his last lap was a 2:01.7. He's 4 seconds a lap slower.
Yeah. I don't think that's good.
And the 2 cars in front of him, who I think he's probably trying to match on strategy here, are 3 seconds faster that lap. The other soft tyres yet to pit. You've got Zom running around in P5, not stopped yet. So yeah, so the top 5 cars are to pit stop.
See, Zom, his tyres are so much better than Homer's. And he's only a couple of corners away from him. SBY in second place has got slightly less fuel than Ross. Fever hasn't filled the car up either.
Yeah, so that would gain Fever a couple of seconds, I suppose, not having to sit there waiting for the fuel to go in.
So it's a definite three stop for Fever. Good evening, Fat Dane. How are you? Thank you very much, Bill.
Homer's in this time because his fuel light's on.
It's the only thing that stopped him. He would have carried on going. Well, he would have gone till they were all red.
Keeping on going is exactly what Zom's doing. So that promotes him up to P4 for the time being. So
Zom's right-hand tyre is more worn, which is confusing me because everybody else it's their left front. So it might be. It's a left-hand drive car. I didn't know that Zombie had loads of chicken the other night, 30 quid's worth. So I don't know who's anything to do with that. Fever's up behind him now. Fever around the outside. Oh, Zom had a little bit of a wobble there.
Right, he gathered it up though. It's all right. So Fever through the pit stops has increased his gap to Lennon. It's out to about 11 seconds now.
Yeah, Lennon's put a lot more fuel in. Probably about 2 or 3 laps worth more. And Joker is only 2 seconds off of Lennon.
Yeah. Royston's still going around on the rim. Okay. Ross and SBY hit the pit lane. As does Lee Cole. So Fever will reassume the lead.
He's 4 seconds off of Zom at the moment, but Zom's gonna go in, surely. Zom's in, yeah.
Yep, so that's it. Apart from Royston, who I would expect in the pit lane as well this lap, everyone would have made their first pit stop.
Yep, Royston's in. He got his money's worth out of those tyres, didn't he? So, Joker has jumped Pagani. Got a nearly an 8 second lead out of him.
Again, I think that may come down to fuel load. Yeah. Now, considering where Switchback was in that first stint, he's found himself in P6 after the first round of stops.
Yeah,
again, there's a lot of varying fuel loads here because, I mean, Homer absolutely brimmed the tank when he came in.
I think Switchback has done the same because if you look at how much fuel he's got in his tyre wear, it looks like he filled it, which means his next pit stop or his last one will be shorter because he won't need to put so much in because his tyres will give up before his fuel does. It's baffling me how Zom's worn out the front right hand tyre and everybody else is doing the front left. What is Zom doing? Is he driving backwards? Actually, looking at it from where Switchback is, he's actually done pretty good because he's managed to jump. Obviously, Lee Cole, Mikey, all of the lads behind him, he's jumped them. But if you look at there, apart from SBY, Homer, and Lee Cole, and Zomlar that's just pitted, he's actually done better.
Yeah, those 3 or 4 laps that Royston did with no tread on his tyre whatsoever have absolutely murdered him.
Just looking at the lap times for Faber and Lennon, so
you know,
Faber's doing 57.
I was just looking at Faber's lap. I was looking at Faber's lap times, thinking that they're quite consistent.
Yeah, and then I just looked at Lennon's and went, ooh. So Lennon's doing the 56s.
Yeah.
Faber's on the 57s with 156. Based on the last 4 laps, that is. Joker's had a couple of 56s and a couple of 58s.
Yeah,
Pagani is catching him.
Pagani's banged in a couple of 56s himself on the medium tyre.
It's pretty good going.
Although I think Pagani has decided he's going balls to the walls.
Yeah.
Whereas I think the likes of Ross SBY on the same compound of tyre are managing their race different.
Yeah, they're trying to cut out one of the pit stops, aren't they? Whereas I think Pagani was saying that he needs to do the extra one.
Yeah. Pagani for whatever. Yeah, I think Pagani for whatever reason, be it because he's on controller or whatever, he just cannot get what he needs out of that tyre to do what the others are doing.
Thanks very much, Derek. We hadn't spotted that, but Mikey's done a 155.9. A bit late in the day, really. He could have been doing that in qualifying, really. Lennon's lost his audio.
So, if he's doing those lap times with no audio, that's pretty impressive because I kind of rely on the audio.
But do you think he's sitting there making the car noises?
I do hope so. So I can now just picture it.
He said boom. Boom.
So yeah,
is that unsafe? Is that Mikey's wife driving now? I thought it was his little boy.
No, it's his lad. Yeah.
Let's not be sexist. It could be his little girl if she can reach the pedals.
Yep. So Mikey's in a happy place right now. He's got the fastest lap and he's in P11.
There he is. I just got this. I'm going to give you another picture there. Mikey's sitting there with a big smile on his face. Big cheesy grin. I know he's done a 55, a 56, 57, 57, so he's now getting a bit more consistent and a little bit, on average, quicker. Mikey, turn the YouTube off, mate, if you're listening to us, because you just went off as us as we're getting consistent. Turn your bloody YouTube off. Mikey, give us a wiggle if you're listening to YouTube.
Don't do it in the middle of the corner, though.
Yeah, do it on the straight, mate. On the straight, give me a wiggle if you're listening. I bet he is, but he's shitting himself. If he does it, Aaron's going to have a go at him. Chicken. Sorry, I better not say that in front of Zom. Lennon's cool. Lennon's gone back to the 57s now.
Yep, Switchback's pace has dropped right off because he's running out of tyre.
Yeah.
that BMW's going to walk in wide here, and he's going to allow Homer a run.
Those tyres have dropped very quickly, haven't they? So when did he pit? Lap
7.
Yeah.
Which I think Feber did the same, didn't he? Lap 7.
Oh, Mikey had a half spin. Sorry. Sorry. It's not good for my heart, Mikey. At my age, I shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah, when you started making that noise, I was just starting to scroll back to find Mikey. Right, Feber's in a 3-second stop.
I won't make that noise again, just in case my wife rushes in and says, "Are you all right?" So Lennon only pitted one lap after Feber, didn't he? So
he did, yeah.
He hasn't got much of an advantage apart from the last stint's going to be shorter. If he can do 8 laps to Feber's 14.
Well, Feber comes back out in P6, and he's got Jonesy trying to go by.
It's Jonesy's tyres, like he's got past him. I think that was Feber being very polite. Stop being nice, Feber. Sorry, not let's say that, am I, with comms?
Have you watched the FTRL streams of late? They're it's not like they're not non-biased.
Not at all.
Right, well, Feber's just got to get those tyres up to temp, and then it'll be away, I would think.
Plus Jonesy is very sideways around some of those corners.
Yeah. Yeah, there's been a couple of times. It's been a couple of times I've looked at Jonesy, and it's looked like the rear end was going to come round before the front. Feber has a look into the hairpin.
Yeah.
Yep. Thanks very much.
Showed his nose, went back, and then had another go. He should be able to get away now. Jonesy's still pushing. Scrap.
Yeah.
And Mikey is catching the bear of them. Definitely Jonesy.
Yeah, well, Jonesy and Mikey will be probably in the pit lane this time round.
Yeah.
As Lennon is.
I'm just going to check the gap for Feber and Lennon.
I think
it's gone back up to 10 seconds.
Yeah, it was about 9 when Feber came in, wasn't it? So
yeah, I think it was high 8, wasn't it? So,
yeah.
Lee Cole, he's got pretty decent tyres, half a tank of fuel. It's got Lennon coming down behind him.
Garney's been back through the pits too.
I've got a feeling that Ross is going to be right up the top at the end. So his pit stop was lap 11. We've got 31 laps, isn't it? 31.
Yep, lap 11 allows him to go 10-10.
Pagani's pushing hard and doing 8 laps. Who else have we got?
Yeah, I'm just watching the gap from Homer to Fever. Obviously Homer on the trying to make the 2-stop work.
Yeah. Joker's catching back up with Zom after his pit stop. He's got 3/4 of a tank of fuel in it.
Well, Aaron, having been away for a little while, probably through Mikey stress, has returned, and I'm not sure I can read
no.
what he's said there.
Lock yourself away, man, for saying that. And Mrs. Thick ask about my sense of humour, and you've just put that. You're an animal.
So Lennon's cleared Lee. Fever's almost within slipstream range. In fact, I think he's just about in slipstream range of Homer.
We've got Joker right up the chuff of Zom as well, if you need another little battle there.
Yeah, there's
Joker on the grass.
There's a couple of battles developing.
We're going round in twos, aren't they? It's like when the kids walk to school. What's up with them all? Why isn't there big clusters of cars?
Yeah. Where's the old FTRL gaggle?
Yeah. Perhaps we get it at the end. Jonesy's got a penalty. He's only just come out from the pits as well.
Joker looking for an inside line against Zom, but Zom just keeps cutting his nose off. In typical Zom fashion. Oh, that car's just walked in wide.
That's it. Oh, a bit of rubbing.
Robin's racing.
Yeah,
swabbing
a bit of paint.
As these two battling, they've got Pagani bearing down on them.
Yeah, I mean, Zom was going to struggle there if you look at the tyre wear that he's got compared to Jeff's new tyres, Joker's new tyres.
Fever's
got brand new ones.
Fever's got himself up to P3 and a bit of clear track in front of him now to put those fresh soft tyres to use.
We'll have a sweepstake now, boys. How far is Homer going to go on this set of tyres? Is he going to get all 4 sets? All 4 corners red?
Well, logic would dictate to me that he's going to pit at the end of 21. So he'll definitely have an all red left corner. I reckon his front right corner will match. Pagani's found a way past Zom.
Lennon's doing his usual of catching up with Fever again. He's taking a second out of it.
Royston's going through his tyre struggles.
Switchback.
Now Switchback's going to try and go round the outside of him here.
It shouldn't be a major problem, really, should it?
No, the only problem he was going to have is if Royston tried to go round that corner at normal speed, because that car was not going to go round that corner.
No.
I think the amount of speed that Royston had to scrub off of it to not drive into Zach. So Pagani's bearing down on Joker.
Yeah, Mikey's had a couple of 56s, but in between that he's had a 202. So he's had a bit of an incident there. Tyre difference between Ross and SBY. Shows how a different driving style can change things considerably. Is they both pitted same lap, I believe, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what it is that Ross, he's just got this ability to caress and massage his tyres better than most.
He's got soft Scottish hands, that's what it is.
Yeah, Graham's another one that has that knack.
Yeah. We had a guy as well who used to race with us, John. He was very good at it. He could make tyres last forever and still be very quick, very quick.
Lennon's caught him past Homer.
Yeah, so he's dropped back down to 10 seconds to play. Yeah, Homer's 2 reds at the moment, so he's going to be in this lap.
Well, he's on 3 reds if you include his fuel.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he's running it very wide.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's by choice.
No. He's looking around the corner, it's just the car isn't. That's the problem.
Needs to lean into it more.
Switch back fastest lap. So Mikey will see that and go, I'm not having that, I'm going to beat it. Oh, Mikey's gone. No, in the wall.
Oh, Mike. That's painful.
Yeah. Stay with it.
No, I couldn't. I couldn't.
Sorry. Sorry, Mikey.
I'd seen enough. Pagani's now going to have his turn trying to overtake Joker. Oh, big slide.
Oh.
Christ, Pagani, don't do that.
That was a squeaky bum moment, that one, wasn't it?
Yeah. He's driving the damn thing and I had the squeaky arse.
Got some pitters. Royston's gone into the pits. Mikey's last lap was a 2:21. 3 pirouettes and he got a 10 out of 10 for start.
Well, the guy's got the position on Joker, but he's not giving this up.
No, Joker won't like that. Joker will want that place back. But his tyres are considerably more worn. but he's got less fuel, so that might even it out a little bit.
So we're back to Feber and Lennon as the top two. 9 seconds separating them, as it was at the end of the second stint.
Derek, rumour is that Pagani wears stainless steel underpants, so he doesn't need them. He just washes them.
The PVC just wipes them clean.
just goes down the jet wash. Sorts them out. He's doing a good job. He's hanging in there. He's still within the old slipstream. So Ross has just pitted, and SPY. Ross has put less fuel in.
Yep, SPY has been using that a little bit more.
Yeah. SPY has also got more tyre wear already after one lap.
But as it is, Ross and SBY are good to the finish.
Yeah.
Whereas we know that the top three definitely coming in again.
Top five.
Joker will be in again, Switchback will be in again. Switchback will probably be in this lap and will need to go to the end on his next set of tyres. Yeah, that's his Feber and Pagani.
Yep.
So Lennon
will be in next lap.
Lennon sticking to that one lap extra.
Switchback's in, so now Ross will take second place.
So with the gap between Feber and Lennon having been about 8.5 to 9 seconds, Lennon's probably going to make most of that back. By not having to put
third between SBY and Ross, sorry.
He'll put a lap less in, so he'll gain that back in the fuel.
Yes.
So it could be close between them two.
Yeah.
When Lennon emerges.
Well, I think it'll bring him out just behind SBY.
And Feber has come out in an ideal position for him, really. He's split the two medium guys.
Yep.
And he now has the tyre advantage too.
Switchback's dropped down to 10th after his pit stop.
Yep.
He's got 13 seconds to Joker.
Pagani P7 after his.
Yeah, so Pagani's managed to get leak hole in between him and Joker.
Yep.
Which I'm sure he'd be very happy with, because Joker was all over the back of him. So Lennon's in.
So Ross Feber SBY coming up to the final corner now.
How much fuel is Lennon putting in? What's he got left? He's got 7 laps. 7 laps. He'll do half a tank. No, more than that, won't it?
Looking at the guys in front, I'd say Lennon's overfueled that.
Yeah, that's a lot of fuel.
He's lost more time than he needed to there. So this is it then. It's a three-way fight for the win. Ross, Feber and SBY.
Apart from Feber's last lap of a 156 and SBY done a 156, they're doing 157s, but we know Lennon can do 56s. So I'm wondering whether he's topped it up with a bit more fuel so he can really push it. We'll see after the first couple of laps if he's tuned back in again. But if he gets there, he's still got to get past three cars.
His problem is he's got 11 seconds to make up in half a dozen laps.
Yeah. He's never going to do it, is he? No, it's going to be the three of them. Be interested to see how much fuel he's got left at the end. So now does Feber sit there and look after his tyres, or does he try and get past and get a bit of a break so he can back off later on if he's in the lead? What would you do?
I don't know what I'd do because I haven't been in this position for a while. I think you go for it.
Yeah.
But what he can't do is this. He's had a look at Ross, not made it stick, and now he's got to defend.
Yeah. He's got to stick it up the inside and keep it there.
He's a good run out. It's a good run out of here.
Feber does need to get past, because if he doesn't, his tyres are going to be knackered before theirs. What's his last? So he's doing 57s easy, 57 and a half before he goes in the pits. Send it.
I think he's doing just that.
He's done it, yeah. Oh, no, he backed out.
Yeah, I think Ross just came across and gave him a bit of a hip and shoulder, and he backed out of it.
Trying to go around the outside of him.
Oh,
he's getting duffed up by the medium boys.
And Ross
will go and just refocus and go again.
I don't know how much sliding Ross does on a day-to-day basis, but right now he's probably grinning from ear to ear watching that behind him.
He is, yeah.
What's happening further back?
Lennon's down to 9 seconds.
Two Rothmans cars are on for a solid haul of points in 7th and 8th. Remember, it's not.
I'm surprised Jake was that far back, because he was up to 4th.
Yeah, remember, it's not about drivers' points this week. It's all teams' points only, as the Rothmans cars do a switch around.
Yeah, I think Lee's letting him go. He's going to let him try and go after Pagani.
Right, Feber's fighting back against SBY. He just needs to be a bit more aggressive if he's going to go for this.
Yeah. He's only got so much life in those tyres.
Yeah, they're still in a better state than the medium tyres on SBY's car, so you've got to make this stick.
Yeah. That's one out of the way, now he's just got to get Ross. But SBY's not letting him go on his own.
No, SBY won't let this go.
No. Good result for SBY as well, up in the podium positions as well.
Yeah.
Lennon's down to 8 seconds off of this, so if we've got any problems, he could pick up a podium if there's a tap somewhere, but...
Yeah, but if these three in front keep playing with each other, Lennon will quickly reel them in.
Yeah. It's on the same bit of tarmac as them now, you can see them.
Yep, Mikey sadly in P14 can't see anyone. All by his lonesome.
Yeah, if he looks across the track now he can. Sorry, Mikey. I know it's not Mikey doing comms tomorrow. So he won't be getting his own back.
Right, hopefully now Fever's laser focused.
We're not biased at all, by the way, everybody. And that car would look nice on the top step, wouldn't it?
Yeah, now Fever's got to expect that Ross is going to come across to the right here.
Might be worth a switchback.
He feints out and feints back in now. He goes for it.
Ross for the switchback. Got a good drive as well.
Yeah.
Fever's just got him. Now Fever's got to work hard at keeping that place. 3 laps and a bit to go.
Oh, Ross having a look back at him. Ross has dived through.
Fever's back on the inside of it. Fever back in the lead now. You've got SBY on Ross.
Yep. Now this is the lap
Fever needs.
This is the lap that Fever needs to go. And there's Lennon in the background. He's only 6 seconds off now. Oh, big wiggle from Ross. SBY in the grass.
Yep.
Got a City Posh Blue in the chat. Evening City Posh Blue. It's all going off.
Evening, mate. How you doing?
For the minor placings, it all seems pretty calm and settled. It's this battle over the final step on the podium that looks like it's going to be the one.
Lennon's got it down to 5 seconds. Lennon's last 4 laps. 56.6, 56.01, 56.16, 56.2.
If we thought Fever was laser focused on that last lap, getting back at Ross, then Lennon's equally as focused.
Yeah. Great drive by Lennon. I think he's got 1 lap more fuel. But then he is pushing a lot harder than these boys are, I think. I mean, I'm not saying that they're hanging around.
Oh, 2 laps to go.
Do you know what? I've got a feeling Lennon's going to be on the back of these two. He's only 4 seconds. He's only 4 seconds off.
Well, he was 2 seconds quicker than SB1 that last lap.
Yeah. I think Lennon could get a podium. I wonder if if SBY is just going to look in his mirror and go,
oh bugger. Yeah.
Forgot about him.
Yeah, well, he's losing touch with Ross. Ross has broken slipstream. Yeah, Lennon's already got that down a second on this lap. Lennon on the charge.
Fantastic drive by all the lads tonight, all of them, up and down the field. Oh, Lennon.
Oh. That was on the ragged edge.
Needs a pair of Pagani pants. His tyres, though.
So, the top four coming round to begin the final lap.
Don't think he's going to get it. SPY's got his fuel right. So has Ross. Faber's got a little bit more than he needed, but he's dropped back a little bit as well.
Yeah, Pagani's got his fuel just about right, but he's... Oh no, it was Homer I was looking at. Homer's just about got his fuel right, and his tyre wear's gone, so...
That means there's going to be a Pagani on him.
There's going to be a Pagani on him at the end of this lap.
Good drive by Homer, though. I'll give him, he's pushed the car as much as he can, hasn't he?
He has, yeah, he's got everything he can out of that.
Yeah, and more.
Yeah, Pagani's there with Homer.
Lennon's 2 seconds off, but he's not going to make it.
The top four looks secure.
Yep. Homer just blocked off Pagani at the last minute there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I thought that car was going to walk him into the gravel trap then.
Yeah.
So, up top, Faber's coming round the final corner and will claim victory in Special Race 1.
Pagani's got past Homer.
Yep, the inevitable's happened. Ross P2, SBY P3 and Lennon P4. Pagani will secure a pretty strong result for Team Valvoline.
Yeah. Just us to mess it up tomorrow.
Yep, it's going to be the opposite of that for us tomorrow. Homer across line in P6.
Yeah.
Joke will be P7 with teammate Lee Cole in P8. So, as I said, solid points for Rothmans too. Switchback 9th, which isn't a bad result given his first lap dramas.
Yeah. Only 40 seconds off the lead as well, and he had a big old spin at the beginning. So
Zom with a pretty solid P10.
Zom looks happy with that.
Yep.
Also going for the photo finish.
Jonesy in P Mikey.
Arsenal, good job.
Arsenal P12, yep, that's not a bad job filling in for
Go on, Royston, do donuts and wear the back ones out. Go on, Royston, do donuts, wear the back ones out for us.
Yeah, you've got time, Royston.
Go on, Royston, do it. Yeah. Have a serious word with him.
Now we'll just talk amongst yourselves while we wait for Mike. Oh, we're arseholes.
Good job, Lennon. Cracking job, mate. Unlucky. Great drive that last bit. Fantastic to watch.
Come on, Mikey.
Go on.
You can do it.
Get in the flag for the photo.
There he goes.
That was a good race. I enjoyed that tonight. That was very good. I hope everybody else enjoyed it as well.
Yep, so, pole position and victory for FIBA.
Has your phone lit up?
Yes, I just saw that.
You just saw that, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Ross and SBY join him on the podium.
Never heard Pagani like that. Never heard Pagani like that before. But I agree with him. Yeah. No, it was a great race tonight. Fantastic job.
No, I think the difference in strategies played its part. Kept it interesting, as it always tends to do when you mix up the tyres. So so
Ross and SBY at the end coming up, all night, just steady, just driving around steady, and then to come away with a podium. I mean, they leapfrogged several people to get there, so cracking job.
Yeah, and as we said, shout out to Arsenal for filling in and putting in a pretty respectable drive, it's got to be said.
Division 3 driver, so he didn't come last. And his lap times were pretty good, 56.8. So his fastest lap. So
yep,
he can't really grumble with that. Good job.
So that's it for race 1. Race 2 tomorrow night will come from Spa. Yeah, I'm a little bit apprehensive about it. I've got to be honest.
Yeah. I was all right until you told me who was going to be in it.
Yeah, well, at least we've all got the problem of we're driving a boat.
Yeah.
So, yeah, expect a lot of understeer tomorrow night.
A bit odd if it rains.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. We've got rain that could equal things out. So, yeah, that came along and happened in the season finale last season, didn't it? So every possibility.
Yep. Anything could happen.
Anything could happen tomorrow night. So, yeah, join Lee on comms. I don't know who else is with him, but yeah, I'm sure Lee will keep you all entertained for an hour while we struggle. So you can all laugh with him.
Yeah. Don't forget to give us a like, boys, and give it a share as well. All helps.
Hit that like button on exit. Helps us out as a channel. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow night. Thank you for watching.
Good night.